in some part, the assigning of teachers to schools that didn't want them seemed to be a property of the system itself. Okay, and that a more sophisticated system might actually avoid some of these cases, because we're talking handfuls of numbers here.
Yes.
Right?
Correct.
That if we had a system that was a little more sophisticated, I mean, the problem might actually just go away. So,
Yeah, I can definitely speak to that. So I will say it was not sophisticated. I think I can clearly say that.
It seems to me that the teacher, the applicant is allowed to apply to a school. So remember, New Bern has an Algebra 2 vacancy, but they don't apply to, say, my school, even though I have an Algebra 2 vacancy. So can I see all the eligible applicants that are applying to the school district, not to my school, that are qualified to teach Algebra 2?
No, you cannot. You can see that applicant would have needed to apply to both roles. The principal cannot see every applicant. They can see applicants who have applied for the job at their school.
Oh, President Ortiz, for the record, that sounds absolutely crazy. Is the way you're doing it now because that's the way it's always been done, or is it a system issue? What's the challenge there? Because I'm a technology person. I just don't see how a system could prevent that.
Nadine Jones, for the record. It's not the way it's always been done. In fact, my understanding, again, I came in right at the tail end of the prior system, but my understanding is that the prior system did work that way, where it was more of a pool. You applied to the district and then, but currently with the new system that we have in place, it is more position-based. You don't apply to the district, you apply to a job. So essentially, to answer your question, it's more of a system limitation. It is something I've looked into. My understanding, and I'm not a techie, but my understanding is that the only potential way to do that would be to give everybody full recruiter access, which doesn't seem like the right answer either, because now everybody could see if another principal's applying for another principal role, right? They can see their peers, they can see everything. Like it's an all or nothing with the recruiter.
We'll have to have a sidebar conversation about how we could potentially engage a local contractor, preferably. I'm all about keeping our money local, to cull that data and present it in a dashboard format. That way, that's not you're not letting the tail wag the dog.